On one side, millions of dollars in wealth, private zoos, airplanes, and mansions. On the other, bombings, murders, and a nation spiraling into chaos. Pablo Escobar wasn't just a drug lord. For a time, he was the most powerful man in Colombia. This video tells the story of his rise, his fall, and the dark legacy he left behind. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria was born on December 1, 1949, in Rio Negro, Colombia. His father was a farmer, and his mother was a school teacher. In his youth, he got involved in petty crimes, creating fake diplomas, stealing cars, and smuggling goods. But Escobar had far bigger ambitions. By the late 1970s, his life took a dramatic turn. As the cocaine trade exploded globally, Escobar seized the opportunity and founded the Medellín Cartel, quickly becoming the head of Colombia's most powerful drug organization. Escobar quickly built a massive global smuggling network. His cartel was trafficking around 80 tons of cocaine into the United States every month. By the mid-1980s, his fortune had grown so large that Forbes magazine listed him as the 7th richest person in the world. And what did he do with all that money? He built his own private airport, luxurious mansions, and even a personal zoo filled with exotic animals. But Pablo wasn't just rich. He also sought the love of the people. He funded housing projects for the poor, built soccer fields, and brought electricity to struggling neighborhoods. That's why many Colombians saw him as a Robin Hood figure. But behind the wealth and the public image lay a brutal reality. Pablo Escobar was willing to do anything to protect his interests. He was ruthless toward his rivals, journalists, politicians, and judges. His infamous phrase was "Plata o Plomo," silver or lead. Take the bribe, or take a bullet. Hundreds of people in Colombia were killed on his orders. He had court buildings bombed, planes brought down, and even had a presidential candidate assassinated. By 1989, one journalist described Colombia as having become the Republic of Escobar. In 1991, Escobar surrendered to the Colombian government as part of a deal. But this was no ordinary prison. He stayed in a luxurious facility he called La Catedral, complete with a bar, a soccer field, and even a jacuzzi. When the government tried to intervene, he escaped. After that, both the Colombian authorities and the United States launched a massive manhunt to capture him. On December 2, 1993, he was killed in a shootout with security forces on a rooftop in Medellín. After his death, Colombia was divided. Some people felt relief, while others mourned him. Pablo Escobar is dead, but his influence still lingers. His life has been turned into TV series, books, and films. Tourists travel to Medellín to visit his home, his private zoo, and even his grave. But it's important to remember, Escobar's story is not one of success. It's a history of violence, pain, and corruption. To this day, Colombia is still trying to heal from the wounds he left behind. Pablo Escobar's life reminds us of one thing. Every empire built on fear eventually disappears into its own shadow. True heroes are those who fight for peace and justice. Remember, this is not a legend. It's a real, lived tragedy.